How did Sino get back? Oh man, that food got me. Man, that was some good eating. Whew. But you gonna eat like that, especially take it easy. That's what I did, boy. I did some good old eating. Now, let's take a look at what tomorrow brings or what today brings, or let's look at it for what reality brings to the forefront. I gotta walk that meal off, boy. Whew. Sun helps you digest. Now, when you look at everything in totality and you start looking at the bigger picture of things, you start to see the big picture. Now, everybody start looking around and start pointing fingers and say, well, that person hating on me. They don't like me. They don't want me to shine. They in the way. They. Notice a trend? What's wrong with that picture, ladies and gentlemen? It's too much focus going outwards and not inwards. You're giving too much attention to what somebody else is doing. Meaning that if somebody's a hater, that's their job. You know, if somebody's a snake, if you see a snake and he's slithering on the ground, what you gonna get mad at him for being a snake? That's what he do. He bite people. He bite stuff he want to eat, and he swallow it. He might not like his process, but he's a snake. That's what he does. So if somebody's a scumbag, if somebody's a hater, they're doing what they do. So to get mad at them because they're a hater, kinda don't make sense. Player hater, same thing. If they're a player hater, they doing their job. Their job is to hate the players. But if you a player, your job is to be a player. Don't worry about that. My whole motto has always been, well, they hate on me, keep giving them stuff to hate. That's the key. Keep giving them things to hate. They hate me, okay. Give them something to hate even more. You hate the fact I'm always moving around, I'm gonna be moving around a lot more. Whatever you hate, we gonna be doubling down. Because when you truly hate something, you don't care about it. You don't want it around you. You don't want to see it. You don't want nothing. Like if I hate peanuts, I'm not finna start going to buy a peanut or going to get something that got peanuts in it so I can eat it. Even though I hate it, but I'm gonna eat it. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it at all. I won't even be bothered. If I don't like it, why waste my time? But like I've always told you, this isn't about that. That's the mask they try to put up over your face. That's the wool they try to pull over your eyes. Because deep down, they really like you. They wake up every morning to to come on your page to hear what you gonna say next. Just so they can tell the world that they don't like it. Yes, that's what I'm saying. No. When people don't really care about something, they're not gonna even put that care or they focus into trying to block or prohibit or do anything of the sort. You gotta understand, these people that do these things and attack channels or platforms or things of that nature, these are cowards because they can't create the content you create. They need others to latch on to. Shouts out to the people that's real out there, like Misunderstood, Armando Black TV, Ticket TV, Kwame Brown Bus Life. You know, those are the people that can sit there and make their own content on their own. You know, they can go out there, people vested into seeing them. You know, HD. You know, that's what I'm saying. People who've been holding it down, they can just grab the phone and just be them. Well, a lot of these people aren't going to go anywhere because this is all they know. And they're hoping and praying that somebody's going to do something for them. That's it. That person's going to do something for me. If I continue to do this, then somebody's going to do something for me. If I continue to do that, then somebody else is going to do something for me. If I do this. Well, how about this? Try doing something for yourself. For you. Not so it could look good for somebody else. You feel me? Oh, it gets crazy out the dog. Well, if you think about it, if you look at how everything is lined up, you start to see a very familiar trait. You start to see that all these people who are haters and doing things their way, they're not growing. They believe they are, but they're not. And they're hoping on one man to bring them to prominence. That's why I don't speak on Numbnuts podcast show. I stopped speaking on it. I said on August the 1st, I'm done. Because even though I'm telling the truth and giving my analysis of it, if I keep talking about it, people just gonna go check it out. So why would I want that to happen? And since they can't afford to pay me, then I'm not going to do any more consulting work. What Kwame decided to do is Kwame's business. Kwame, I mean, Ears is from his town, isn't it? So if Ears is talking about him, if he chooses to respond, he can. You see? You see how that works? That's called him being his own man, doing what he wants to do. So who are you, or I, or anybody else to tell him, don't do that, man? You're a grown man. If he want to respond to it, he'll respond to it. If he don't, then he don't. But that's his decision. So y'all got that drone mentality. I don't tell him how to run his channel. He don't tell me how to run mine. I hate the haters. Well, I don't got no time to hate the haters. I just don't let the haters feed off my energy. Because see, when you got the power to get rid of them, and you cut that energy off from them, now they spiraling. They got nowhere to go. Because see, I don't need them. I don't need them for content. Nobody's tuning in to hear me talk about the haters. That's not like a big money video for me. The majority of my revenue is not generated from cash apps. I actually get premium payment ads. So when that happens, that changes the game. That changes this whole spectrum on what people thought they knew and the actual reality of what is. So I'll go live for 20, 30 minutes. They have to go live for 4 hours, 3 hours to try to make the revenue. Because that's all they can, they live on donations. They have to. Without it, they get nothing. Nobody wants to tune in to see somebody they don't know talk about somebody they don't know. Worse than that, somebody that nobody know talking about somebody that nobody know. Right, people think I only get money on YouTube. Like I'm only just gonna get money off one area. Then God bless them. God bless them. They think that's the only way Sino getting money. Okay. Well, two things for certain. I'm not the one. I'm definitely not the one that's gonna sit there and roll around in the dirt with a broke dude. It's not gonna happen. No, because when it's all said and done, and you look at everything in totality, and you start saying to yourself, well, what did I even do this for? Why did I even show up? What is this all about? Then you'll see. When it's all said and done, then you'll see. Well, here's the narrative. Because others don't seem to possess it or understand it enough. The narrative has always been, it's someone else's job to do. Or who else gonna do it? My thing is, if you in the ocean and you kicking and screaming, swimming in the water and cursing me out, and because I'm a nice guy, it's my duty to save you. No, I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you either. I don't have to throw you a life preserver. I can just go on about my business. Because when you make your point, if you keep reiterating the same point, it'll lose its momentum. Like every day, if I told you LeBron James is a bum, 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 pretty soon you will know I believe LeBron James is a bum, but you'll be tired of hearing it. Because there's nothing new to add to it. So that's why that just doesn't work. So you need context. You need a reasoning. So without the context structure, and if you don't have the context, you won't be able to figure out or hone in on what you need to get better. You won't be able to focus and hone in on what you need to improve yourself. Because dealing with the haters is never going to bring you up. Especially if the haters don't have anything. They don't add nothing of value. What do they add to the table? Nothing. So when you make your point, that's what you do. You make your point, then you get out. You say, all right, I made my point. Now, I don't need to be here no more. Well, I don't need to do this no more because the point been made. Now, unless something new comes to the horizon, then there's nothing else to talk about. It's best to show growth and progression. Because if you don't show growth and progression, you're going to be stuck. You're going to find yourself stuck in the same scenario that you've always been stuck in. It's called a limbo effect, where you're just spiraling in the same place, doing the same thing every single day. And you could do anything in life every day, the same thing. It's gonna exhaust you. It drains you. So you gotta change it up every now and then. That's why I go and handle business in the daytime. Still got some emails. I went out to my brunch today, so that was cool. Got me up a little earlier than expected, so I might be going to sleep a little earlier tonight than usual. Right, Super Chat works over here. Cash App is still Carcino. People could donate if they like. They Super Chat if they like. We appreciate all of it. But this has never been the case. When it comes to like all of us, this has never really been the case. We've always been the level-headed person that's intact. Oh, I'm still getting the details to the UFC lawsuit. Don't worry about that. So that's how you deal with haters. Is let them hate. You know, when a child starts crying, you know what you do? You let them cry. Unless they need something. But if they just being a baby and crying just for attention so somebody can give it to them, don't give them what they want. You know what they're going to do? They're going to stop crying. You see a little kid start crying and stuff, you start saying to yourself, is he hurt? Nothing hurt. Then what you crying for? And they just crying to be crying? Ain't no hugging, ain't no picking them up. Nope. You better stop that crying. Well, the narratives always change. They always move the goalposts, right? They say they want to hear this and they hear that. Then we start talking about hip hop stuff they don't know about, and people like, whoa, oh yeah, see no back talking hip hop. That's what I'm talking about. Because if I did the same thing every day, I would go insane. So that's why people switch it up. That's why people change and do different things. Now I get sinuses like crazy. My sinuses is through the roof. I'm going in hyperdrive right now. But I don't like to take medicine for like sinus medicine and all that. Try to deal with it. Teach my body to deal with it. Instead of always running to the medicine cabinet. You gotta deal with something. And that's our problem nowadays. We don't like to deal with stuff. We want to put it off, put it off, put it off. You ever notice those people that put stuff off all the time? Like, they just have poor habits of not facing anything. I've seen people have the money and would get a late fee and pay a $25 late fee just because they didn't want to deal with paying it. I'm like, well, put it on auto pay. No, because what if I don't have the money that day? No, I'll just do it this way. Well, you paying $25 in penalties for no reason. You've got the money. Just pay it. I forgot. Then auto pay. I'll do it when I get the time. You see? Y'all know, everybody knows a person like that. So this is nothing new that we talking about. This ain't something that just popped up out of nowhere. Oh, the house is secure. You see that red light? Red light means it's on. Red light means it's armed. What people need to be worried about is what they're going to do with their lives. You know? Stop worrying about everybody else. Let the haters hate. They're haters. That's their job. Why are you prohibiting them from doing their job? They want to hate, let them hate. Let them hate. Let them hate. If they believe hate is great, then let them hate. So, now that that's done and clear, woo. Water hose got me good. I'm always watering the grass. It's always hot. Gotta keep that grass nice and moist. So, head over to Carcino for Life. We finna go ahead and hit you with some real videos. You know what I'm saying? Think I done walked off a little bit some of this food. And, I mean, get over there in the next 2-3 minutes. You should get an alert, hopefully, if you subscribe. If not, subscribe to this page. Hit up the Patreon, the Carcino for Life Patreon. We hit y'all with some bombs. We got some more coming today, so stay tuned. And I'm out.